Hey guys, thank you for coming. Well, you're here in the sanctuary where we create value from nothing, and you guys are part of that. So, you can give yourselves a round of applause if you want, and we'll just claim that for us. So this is Startup Oasis. We started Startup Oasis because we found that the startup community resembled a mirage in the desert, which means for most people who work during the day, who went to college, they have debt. Even if you could make one of the events during the evening like this, there was a lot of free beer, free food, and a lot of hype. But at the end of the day, when you actually needed anything, there was 45 grand a year to be part of the university system so you can find talent that's not already spoken for. Or 10 grand and 20% of your business to be forgotten about by a dev firm. Or any other of the countless things that people are taking your money to give you something that may not be valuable. But in the meantime, you're incurring debt, you're incurring stress as you wander through this desert with nothing, and you're just, expected to do everything, which is insane, by the way. So here we started, like I said, and how we exist. We have these online groups that attract the different groups of people that would make up a tech startup, developers, UX designers, you name it. And they all meet here, and then this event is where we kind of bring them together in a way that's low stress, but structured, kind of like how a startup forms. And so if you're looking to join a startup, this is the most direct way you can do so, or if you just want to check it out, you're not getting married. And if you have a startup and you're looking for team members or at least feedback, you get that here. This is where you have your journey up to here, you meet people, and then you continue on your journey. And that's what Startup Oasis is. We are an oasis in the desert.
All right, thanks, Matt. So again, tonight's format, we start off with networking. We're gonna have pitches like on Shark Tank, and after the pitches, we have breakouts, sort of like a hackathon. And like Matt said, we want to pierce the illusion of accessibility for startup founders. A lot of the resources are behind paywalls and they're hard to access, so we want to make things very direct here tonight. All questions and comments are held to the breakouts. It's the most efficient way to do this. We will lead you guys to the breakouts and you'll be able to choose which one you want to join. Pitch format, founders. You want to stick to this format, your name and your business, your background, the problem you're solving, your solution, your target customer persona, most importantly, your biggest need. That way makes it very easy for attendees to know who they want to work with.
Hey everyone, my name is Colin Simon. That's Colin with a K. And the name of my company is Pursue Networking. I like to think of it as a call to action. We're building a business development platform around LinkedIn. So my company started as a management service where I would network on LinkedIn, I would do outreach, I would get people on calls, and I would sell them stuff. And that turned into me selling a management service where CEOs would turn on their premium LinkedIn or Sales Navigator, and me and my team would manage it for them. And we would help build them up into thought leaders, help them get on podcasts, help them manage their network. And out of doing that, I identified a lot of UX challenges working with LinkedIn, specifically with managing large amounts of network data. So in order to solve that, we designed a Chrome extension to develop some simplified CRM tools and introduce them into the LinkedIn browser experience. We've been working on this for a few years. It's been built out of my agency. I have an offshore engineering team helping me. I'm a solo founder. We're at go-to-market, so I'm looking for beta users. I'm looking for people who are interested in LinkedIn, learning more about LinkedIn. If you want to come to my room, we could talk about LinkedIn. If you just want to try the product, you could reach out to me on LinkedIn, connect with me on LinkedIn. I'm happy to give everybody access to it just to get feedback. I'm also interested in connecting with UX designers or architects who are into design. It's a very product design focused build, so anybody that's interested in that, I would love to talk with you. I'm also interested in networking with engineers. It's a Chrome extension, so the technology is mostly in JavaScript. I'm looking mostly for individual contributors. Because I'm a solo founder, I'm not really trying, and I already have engineers, I'm not trying to necessarily have like a large development team just yet, but trying to find people who are interested in extending LinkedIn's feature sets, making it better, and kind of building a network. Those are kind of the three things that I'm looking for. So if you're interested at all, I'd love to talk to you. Thank you very much.
It's good to see you all. I am visiting today from London, England, so it's very nice to be in the room with each of you. I was fully prepared to do this with a deck, so if you want the deck, my younger sister will airdrop it to you if you just turn your contacts on for about 10 minutes. I'm super passionate about travel and the way that we share travel experiences. So together, me and my best friends are trying to transform the way that we travel. I myself work at Google, developing people solutions. My best friend's a 15-year project manager, and we have a great friend who's a developer. We built the Getaway Club as a platform to share simplified itineraries, organize travel data, and to be able to connect with your own personalized travel community. By existing at the intersection of tech, AI, and itinerary sharing, and community solutions, we feel really confident that we can transform the way that we share travel around the globe and experience different things. Our target customer persona is anyone who's interested in sharing their experiences both locally and abroad. So what are the experiences that you want to have as you go into new places? Currently, our biggest need is thinking about how we market this. How do we generate user-driven content in order to get a critical mass enough that drives people to the app when they want to experience new things both in their hometown and also as they travel more broadly. So this is the Getaway Club. Let's transform everything.
All right, well, hello everybody. My name is Justin Steinfeld, and I've founded a company called Aura Homes. And we are striving to make building small homes profitable, more profitable than building the large multi-million-dollar homes that we see popping up here in Atlanta and the apartment complexes. So I'm a mechanical engineer by trade. I've been a project manager and a mechanical engineer for the past 10 years. And I'm a frustrated first-time home buyer. So when me and my wife went to buy our first home in 2022, right after the pandemic, and ran into all sorts of problems like 14 offers on a single house, putting in $50,000 over asking price. After 6 months of searching, we finally found our house. It was a 1960s home, and when we got in, we closed the deal $1,000 over the next offer. We walk in, there's a rain gutter where the dryer vent should be. One of the bathrooms doesn't work, and we need to replace the HVAC. And I spend the next few months banging my head against the wall wondering how we got to the point where we're paying $50,000 over asking for a used home that needed so many repairs. So I needed a better way to do this. So we're trying to address the affordable housing crisis in America right now, me and my two co-founders. Starting here in the Southeast, we are going to approach this by building first tiny homes, small homes, 500 to 1,000 square feet, here in Stone Mountain in Lilburn with traditional stick-built housing, but we see a bigger future with modular construction in the form of a completed and panelized approach that is 8-foot by 10-foot walls. There's a door, there's a window, there's a standard, and you get to build out the house that fits your needs. So the idea is you find the place where you want to live on Zillow, the same way you do now. You could get redirected to our website. You build out your square footage, your house the way you want it, how many beds and baths, how many square feet, pay by the panel. If you can only afford 800 square feet, that's what you get, knowing that in the future you can expand it. And in this way, you get a house that you can afford in the place you want. And the only reason you should have to move is because you need to change locations, not because your family grows or you want to downsize. So our biggest need right now is I just want feedback on the process, on what buying a home should look like, and how we can gear up our early days to have an interesting, maybe gamified way to build your personal house and have it suit your needs. So again, my name is Justin Steinfeld, and then my company is Aura Home, A-U-R-A.
How y'all are? All right. My name is Eric Brown. I apologize, it's my first time pitching in a minute, so. Okay, so my name is Eric Brown. The name of my business is the International Association for the Advancement of Digital Logistics. It's a mouthful. It's a nonprofit organization intended to be a 501c6, which is an association, not your traditional 501c3. The mission of the organization is to protect and preserve the digital rights and assets of indigenous people around the world. That's the mission. That's a big mission. And it's kind of hard to get people to understand exactly what it is that I mean with that. But to kind of give you an example of that and give you a story, let's say there was a kid in South Africa somewhere that did a dance step that no one's ever seen before. Somebody that was touring from, let's say, Belgium, took a picture of it, put it on TikTok. Next thing you know, Taylor Swift sees it and puts it in the Super Bowl. That kid never eats off that choreography. That is an asset of that individual, his own intellectual property, that he'll never see any type of profit from that. And that's because of the systems that are in place and how the internet works as we use it today. We get online, create new apps, new profiles on apps all the time, give up information, our rights to our data, we give up our rights to our privacy, and we don't even, or not completely fully aware half the time what it is that we're doing. Another case example, family visits Disney World, the resort. They ask, mind you, the family is a physician, one of the persons is a physician. They ask, do you have any food allergies? They say yes. They say, this is our food allergy. Food comes, the food allergy is present. The physician eats that, dies, sues Disney. That's a tort case, wrongful death at least. And guess what? You signed up for 1 month free of Disney Plus, and now you can't sue Disney. Imagine that. No one signs up for 1 free month of Disney Plus and expects that if their head gets chopped off at a ride in Disney World, that they could never sue Disney. That is not what your expectations are, and there's no way right now for you to figure that out. So, International Association for the Advancement of Digital Logistics, IAADL, as part of our mission is to kind of work out what do those tools look like? What do those processes look like? And also to position ourselves to be able to go to Washington and say, these rules need to be changed. These laws need to be changed. We can do that as a lobbying entity. That's why we're formed as a nonprofit. Now, I'm currently looking for a technical person. I have an engineering background, but I have been out of engineering for a while. I've been in sales primarily for the last few years. I've been experiencing different industries so that I can get my understanding together for this project. And so while I'm building out the organization for what it's worth, I need assistance in building out the tech. The first tool that we want to do, the mission is big. And we want to do it in phases. The first phase is a simple user app that gets the user experience with checking out what their rights are using digital platforms. That's the first phase. I can give you more details later on, but I'm not ready for that at this moment. The second phase is to build out an actual referral platform that will be on-chain. And then the third phase is to integrate artificial intelligence for prompting and also reviewing and searching of individual assets that are available online, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So in a nutshell, that's what I'm trying to do. If you have any interest, please holler at me. I appreciate your time. And next time you hear from me, I won't be with you.
Hey guys, my name is Jonathan, and I'm a first-gen student. I am also the founder of thesquelly.com, and with Thesquelly, we're helping first-generation students reclaim their headspace and time. So let's back up for a bit. What does first-generation student even mean? Really, that just means that you're the first in your family to pursue a higher education. This also usually means that you're the firstborn or the oldest of your siblings, which in turn means that your parents expect you to help them out with their responsibilities. And I don't think that's fair. I don't think it's possible. I don't think it's possible to be the best student you can be, attend your dream university, participate in clubs, extracurriculars, labs, and all across campus, while also having to help your parents out with bills, bank statements, emails, school communication, doctor's appointments, consulate appointments, you name it, all because English isn't their first language. And that's what we're trying to change with Thesquelly. We're trying to make it so that each of these first-generation students can focus all of their attention into just being a better student, into just building a better future for themselves. Because now, and this is me going off script a little bit, I've talked to users and the conversation is devastating. It goes, Mom, Dad, I got accepted into NYU, UGA, Georgia Tech, UC Davis, but I'll go to our local community college instead because I know you guys need me here. And that's not fair. That's not fair to that student, and in the end, that ends up affecting the family unit as well. So I'm trying to change that conversation. I'm trying to change it so that this student says, Mom, Dad, I got accepted into NYU, UGA, Georgia Tech, Berkeley, Yale, Stanford, and I'm gonna leave you guys for 4 years, but don't worry, because while I'm gone, Escueli can do what I did in my place. This way, nobody suffers. The parents have the support that they need and the student can achieve their dreams. And so I'm hoping you guys can help me a few ways. Really, I'm looking for connections to local schools, both high schools and junior colleges, Hispanic organizations, Hispanic students, and I am a solo founder right now. So of course, I'm always looking for a technical partner. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And if you are interested, you can visit our website at escueli.com. That's ESCUELI.com. And you can join the waitlist. Because I'm not technical, but I'm almost finished building out the product. And you know, the bigger that wait list gets, the better for everyone, really. But all right, thanks guys. That's pretty much it for me.
Hello everyone. This is Venkata Manidhar. So I'm from Perks Genie. So my background is like I work as an SAP consultant. Right now I'm working at a company called Adco, and I'll be moving to a Walmart company in next 2 months. So that's my background, and the problem that I'm trying to solve is like many people have like multiple credit cards. Like if someone have like a 3 to 5 credit cards, they don't know like what's the best credit card that they can use in a particular store so that they can get the maximum number of points. So to handle this problem, I have built a solution that way, like whenever you walk into the store, it detects your real-time location and suggests the best card that you can use in the store. And in this app, like we'll be having like multiple features. So even the home screen widget, like you can see like what's the card that you can use, and even in the lock screen widget as well. So you don't even need to log into the app. So whenever you enter into the store, you can just open your app and see on the lock screen itself. So what's the best card you can use in the store. So in the next phase, like we wanted to build like based on the user behavior, like where they're visiting and everything. Based on that behavior, like businesses can offer different kind of offers for them. Like if some person is visiting the Starbucks frequently, so they can provide some kind of offer to that particular user. And within this app, like we'll be having like multiple offers on Amex, Chase, and all the credit cards and debit cards. So once you open the login, like you'll be able to see all the offers, but you won't be subscribing to all those offers. So using this app, like you can subscribe to all those offers in a single click. So that way, like you can maximize the number of points that you can make using the credit cards that you have. So I'm looking for incubators or accelerators or angel investors. So initially I'm planning to raise the funds in the form of SAFE or like convertible notes. So anywhere in the range of like 10,000 to 200K. So like right now my MVP is submitted for Google Play Store for review. So within a week it will get published. So that MVP has like around like 5% of the features that I'm planning to make. But the development team is working from India, so by this week or next week they'll be starting the development. By end of this year, we're planning to release the app in the App Store and the Play Store as well. So if someone is interested, to reach out. Like, thanks.